The Gold Coast, known as the water sports capital of Australia. It's stage 4 of the 2015 UIM XCAT Powerboat World Series and the first time that these boats have raced here. 14 international teams will battle it out in twin-engine carbon-fibre racing machines, reaching speeds of up to 200 kilometres an hour. The XCAT World Series is dubbed the Greatest Motorsport Series on water. And with a breathtaking backdrop, this promises to be a venue to be remembered.
We've got some of the most beautiful beaches in the world. The people, how welcoming and friendly everyone is, and just the lifestyle. It's pretty hard to beat.
I mean, it's the first time we've been in this venue, the organization, the people. It's a fantastic venue, it's beautiful.
I love it. It's beautiful, the weather is fresh, it's nice, and it's really I like it.
I just think this is going to be the best XCAT event ever.
Coming into this fourth event, the overall standings look like this. After a superb win in Cascais, Portugal, Dubai moved into the top of the championship, just 1 point ahead of Abu Dhabi. 2 podiums in 3 races means that boat number 6 is now into 3rd place in the standings, with Dubai and XCAT Racing completing the top 5. Everything is to play for in this showdown down under.
Everybody's strong. You have the Australian team, the Gold Coast team is strong. You have Abu Dhabi number 5, you have T-Bone. So basically everybody's pushing to be number 1. So we have to push really hard to stay on the lead.
Yes, it's 1 point difference. It's very short gap. I hope this race in Australia, I do a very good setup for my boat to win.
This event is taking place at the end of the Australian winter, so weather conditions could influence who does well. Some teams favouring flatter water, some having boats that perform better in rougher conditions.
Rough definitely makes it a more level playing field, like the real fast boats, the Dubai boats and that. You know, they've got to come back in propeller size, they're sort of back down to the rest of us guys. Tom and I are pretty good in rough water, so we'll see what happens.
You know, we have a little bit slower boat, so we want more rough water because it's taking off the top speed of the really quick ones. So this is better water for us, but they are still quick, so it's going to be tricky to pass them.
We're used to running in this type of swell outside and in this type of water. We do a lot of racing on the Gold Coast. You know, it's one of the best places in Australia to offshore powerboats, so we love coming here anyway.
The UIM XCAT Powerboat World Series is an exciting addition to the Gold Coast's already established sporting calendar. City Mayor Tom Tate played a pivotal role in hosting this 4th round.
We're an event city and we're also a water city, and our waterway is immense, triple that of Venice. And when you put them together with that have-a-go spirit and water, it's quintessential Gold Coast, and that's why we want to be part of it. Already it's the talk of Australia. We're an international cosmopolitan city, so the international team will feel very welcome. We're very friendly people. The Aussie teams, they're going to be competitive. They know home ground advantage. The Dubai team, well, they've got a long, consistent record, so it bears well. And this course, it's interesting that it's got the inside the broadwater where it's still water, and then you go outside where it's ocean, a bit rougher. So I think we'll sort out the men from the boys on this one.
Of the 14 teams representing 7 countries, 2 are Aussie outfits. Team Saracen from Melbourne and the local Gold Coast team. The Queenslanders are racing in their new team boat for the first time on the XCAT circuit. A lot of pressure and expectation on their home waters.
My name is Tom Barricotta, driver of Gold Coast Australia.
My name is Ross Willerton, I'm with the Gold Coast team and I'm the throttleman.
Really proud and really excited. Obviously, getting to race in front of your friends and family at home is something you can only dream of. So something that I don't take lightly, and definitely there's some pressure there. So I just hope I can put on a good show for the Grand Prix.
Well, it's every boat racer's dream to be representing his town in his own country, and this is the first time we've had a full international boat race in Australia. It's just massive. You know, we want to be competitive. We're in an international race. It's our first time in the boat. You know, if we can get in the top 3, that'd be fantastic.
Ross is a veteran of the sport. He's been racing boats his whole life. you know, having him in the boat is a great asset as far as boat setups, and he's like super aggressive in the boat as well.
Tom is fantastic to work with and race with. I've never been with anyone better on the steering wheel. So very aggressive little driver, but very talented.
I've won 3 Australian Superboat titles. I've been racing for about 10 years, but I don't think that anything comes close to the competition of XCAT. You know, in the hours sort of before the race, I think your demeanour has to sort of change in a way. You can't be Mr. Nice Guy anymore. There's no sort of ground given when you're out on the race course.
All the teams shared the same mindset as they went into the all-important qualifying session known as pole position, the simple aim being to get the top spot on the starting grid. With each team vying to record their fastest lap time, it was XCAT World Series leaders Arif Al Zafain and Nadir bin Hendi of X-Dubai who stole the show to record the fastest time of the day.
Whoa! Spectacular stuff from X-Dubai. Oh, low-level flying. That's what offshore powerboat racing's all about, Mr. Marinelli. That's why we're here at the XCATs.
Their lap time of 2:58.51 was just over 4 seconds quicker than second place Team Abu Dhabi, crewed by Rashid Al Taya and Fele Al Mansouri. Home fans had plenty to cheer about after the local Gold Coast Australia team recorded the 3rd fastest lap in the qualifying session. A superb result for the newcomers to the XCAT circuit, local knowledge certainly paying off. So pole position for the X-Dubai boat just ahead of the Abu Dhabi team. Gold Coast Australia is in the 3rd spot, and the Italian T-Bone station will be starting in 4th on the grid for the final GP. With a little downtime, it was a chance for some of the pilots to get to know a few of the locals. Australia isn't just known for its stunning scenery, it also boasts some of the most diverse wildlife in the world.
I don't know, this is my first time I seeing this kangaroo, and I'm very exciting, cute kangaroo.
Tassie Devils, Tasmania Devils, can't tell you much about them, they're not doing much apart from lying in the sun. Most Australia's got quite extreme wildlife. If we go race in Sweden, I'm gonna offer to see a dog. I won't be that exciting as a koala, but no, it's very good. It's good to come and experience these very rare animals. Racing, and racing is not all about, you know, the reason why we travel, the championship, and it was a great opportunity to get close to the culture and feel quite close to the koala. I feel like bringing him home.
It will not be my last time. I'll come again and again and again. I love this weather and I love Australia really much.
Next up, and it was back to business for all the drivers as they tried to tame their 600 horsepower XCATs in the Dubai duty-free speed cat run. This is all about straight line speed, and with points to gain towards the overall series standing, no one backs off in these head-to-head duels. With boats at times touching nearly 200 kilometers an hour, it soon became clear that the pilots were taking their boats to the edge and beyond.
And we are charging away. You couldn't fit a cigarette paper between them now as they come to the line. Dubai, X-Dubai, I don't want to call it. It's going to be X-Dubai by about a boat length over Dubai. Oh, it's a flip over. Oh my goodness. Dubai's gone over. That's been on the line, a big crash for Dubai.
Here we go again in real time. Here we go, up again, up,
big
and then
swell.
way over. There's the air, as you point out, and over it goes. You can hear the crowd.
Despite the high-speed crash, the two pilots escaped without serious injury. But the boat wasn't so lucky, sustaining serious damage to their engines and hulls. Meanwhile, back in the knockout action, the surprise of the day was Marine Investmenti Sud's victory over X-Dubai in the penultimate round.
Now X-Dubai's got a move again. Marine Investmenti Sud has won.
That was close.
Unbelievable. have a look at this at the finish. X2 seem to have that gap, but gee, they come on strong at acceleration right at the end. Look how stable that boat is in the roughest part. Through the finish boys. It was actually airborne as they just got to those finishing boys. That was incredible stuff.
T-Bone Station had the better of Boat 6 to make it through to the final. They would go head-to-head with Marine Investimenti Sud, but who would be victorious?
T-Bone Station gets going. Let's have a look. Marine Investimenti Sud got the jump on them at the start. This is extraordinary for the two Italian teams side by side. We've got people in Italy throwing their pillows at the TV right now. This is unbelievable stuff. They're looking at this. They don't know who to barrack for. Even though Italians here at the Gold Coast, there's nothing in it. But I think T-Bone Station has that edge as we head toward the finishing buoy. Have a look there. T-Bone Station half a mile in front. They're coming at him.
T-Bone Station.
T-Bone Station gets it done. Speed Cat Run champions for round 4.
And we've got an Aussie on the podium.
The XCAT World Series, and we do have an Aussie on the podium, and Darren Nicholson from Newcastle.
T-Bone Station taking the win here in the Speed Cat Run at the inaugural XCAT World Championships here on the Broadwater of the Gold Coast in beautiful Queensland.
Not only did the Italian racer take home the Dubai duty-free Speed Cat Run title, but it was also his birthday.
It's very nice because I never forget when I have this trophy and where.
X-Dubai won the race off for third place against 6 to complete the podium. With pole position and the Speed Cat Runs completed, all teams geared up for the final race. But for boat number 7 Dubai, a big question mark hung over if they would even make the start line at all. The entire team working through the night to desperately try to repair their badly damaged boat. Join us in part 2 to see who will make the podium in what promises to be a thrilling finale to round 4 of the UIM XCAT Powerboat World Series here on the Gold Coast in Australia. Welcome back to the 4th event on the UIM XCAT World Series hosted on the Gold Coast, Australia. 14 teams representing 7 countries are racing here for the very first time. Pole position qualifying and the Dubai duty-free Speed Cat Runs already providing edge-of-the-seat viewing. Now it was time for the final Grand Prix. All the teams ready to get out on the racetrack, including boat number 7 Dubai, whose team had rebuilt their boat overnight.
Our crews did really good job. We worked whole night to finish our boat. As you see now, we are ready to race today, and we hope to push hard for winning.
It looked quite rough out towards in the seaway, so inside will obviously be calm, but it's just a matter of finding the perfect balance to set up for both.
We are confident, but it's always to choose the right setup for these conditions. Always, you don't know if you did the right decision or not the right decision, but you have to take a pick and just try, because it's rough out there, and we're going to try for the best. So we'll see how it goes.
Looking good. I'm delighted we can finally be out on the water, and it's good fun. It's good condition. You know, long rollers. Now the wind is picking up, so we can have a little chop on the rollers. Should be fun. It's a good course. You know, we're very close to each other. It's going to be a good show.
So the starting grid for the main GP looks like this. X-Dubai in pole, followed by Abu Dhabi, Gold Coast, Australia and T-Bone Station. This first group having the all-important advantage as they come into the first corner.
It's round 4 of the XCAT World Series for the first time on Australia's Gold Coast. We're about to go racing now. There's the pace cat waiting for Pasquale Cesena. Started to raise the green flag, and he does. It's go, go, go for the first time down under. And from pole position for the 4th time this season, X-Dubai, Arith Al-Savain and Nadir bin Hendi lead the field across the Pacific Ocean through the start chute and towards the breakwater. Have a look at that helicopter view of the field. It's X-Dubai ahead of T-Bone Station from 4th on the grid, up into 2nd. Gold Coast Australia, Tom Barry Cotter and Ross Willerton lose a spot into 3rd. They started out a 2nd on the grid. as they move in towards the breakwater. There they are, ex-Dubai out in front, Giovanni Carpitella and Darren Nicholson from Australia in T-Bone Station, the Luca Fendi racing team in second, and here we are on board with third placed Gold Coast Australia as they make the long left-hand turn into the Gold Coast Spit, the area where we've been holding all the XCAT action throughout this weekend in front of fantastic crowds who have enjoyed it so much to see the world's best offshore powerboat races in action here in Australia for the very first time. There's ex-Dubai being pursued by T-Bone Station. Gold Coast in third, up into fourth is six. They started out at seventh on the grid. Keep your eye on them. Amazing start. Gold Coast crowd loving it. They've seen a lot in this part of the world, but they've never seen the XCAT World Series. There's the Gold Coast machine making a move on T-Bone Station through turn one, as we see ex-Dubai take it absolutely perfectly, accelerating hard, those twin Mercury powerheads, 2.5 litre V6 engines, developing 580 horsepower between both of them. Incredible speed, up to about 170 kilometres per hour on this course. So it's well over 110 miles per hour in the old language. Airborne they go, ex-Dubai, as they start to break away and head towards the Pacific Ocean to complete their first lap around. In second, T-Bone Station. Third, Gold Coast. In fourth is six. In fifth, XCAT. They started out at 10th on the grid. And in sixth, the Abu Dhabi team, the only team other than ex-Dubai to have won an XCAT World Series Grand Prix this season. Here's Marine Investimenti stood. They started out at ninth. They're heading into fourth now because they're taking Lady Spain down the inside. That's Serafino Ballesi and Alessandro Barone in Marine Investimenti Sud. The Black XCAT taking Jay Price and Sean Torrente, the two Americans, the only Americans in our field. And now Gold Coast Australia gets past T-Bone Station up into second place for the hometown drivers. This is where they grew up. This is where they've done all their racing. Local knowledge coming to the fore here for the crew of Gold Coast. In second place, in pursuit of three-time XCAT World Series champions, ex-Dubai, Arif Al Safain and Nadir Bin Hendi out there on the Pacific Ocean now from our helicopter view. We're on board now, the XCAT. This is Eric Stark and Michael Bengston doing a great job there. They're going hard. They started in 10th. They were up into 5th position. On board with Gold Coast now. You can see the pounding that the XCATs are taking, getting around the Pacific Ocean part of the course, heading into the breakwater now. They're within sight of ex-Dubai in second place there. So ex-Dubai leading, Gold Coast second. Can they create a hometown upset? Can they beat the three-time champions who have won 2 out of the 3 XCAT World Series Grand Prix so far this season? Arif Al Safain and Nadir Bin Hendi. 7 world titles to Al Safain and 5 to Bin Hendi, and 3 XCAT championships, as I've mentioned. These guys are the new benchmark in global offshore powerboat racing. Have a look at them jumping through into the breakwater, a very narrow entry into the Gold Coast Spit. So a lot of waves as they get closer to the shore, which is why they're jumping around so much. We're on board the XCAT now. Have a look at the wash. The boat in front is Dubai. That's Salem Al-Adidi and Isa Al-Ali. There we get a good look at Eric and Michael at the controls of XCAT now in pursuit of Dubai. That's the boat that flipped over during the XCAT run on Saturday. It was all over the news, all over the world. The team made a Herculean effort to repair that boat and have it back in action for today's race. Here's our virtual eye now. Ex-Dubai, number 3 out front, number 11 Gold Coast, and number 6. That is 6. We've done a superb job so far. Matteo Nicolini and Tommaso Poli up into the top 3. Now we're seeing Global Marine taking a look at the XCAT. Global Marine piloted by Gian Maria Gabbiani and Australian Travis Thompson. The XCAT having a number of issues with electrical problems with their engines cutting out after they make those hit those waves and make some of those jumps. So Global Marine gets past easily, but now the XCAT has another go. There's Global Marine. Look how close they get. Oh, that's some unbelievable stuff by Eric Stark and Michael Bengston. Oh, Dubai's inverted for the second time in 2 days. Dubai is upside down. This is unbelievable stuff here. That's Salem Al-Adidi and Isa Al-Ali. We hope that they're all okay. Full course red flag. The race is stopped. And there they are. That's Salem Al-Adidi removing his harness, throws it onto the hull. Cannot believe what has happened twice in one weekend. Oh, and take a look at this. T-Bone Station. Giovanni Carpitella now looking at his Mercury powerhead there. And Darren Nicholson standing on the hull as well. Unbelievable bad luck for the T-Bone Station.
So T-Bone Station's engine problems pushing them down to last position. Leading the pack was X-Dubai, followed by local team Gold Coast Australia. Boat 6 in third, and Marine Investimenti Sud and Lady Spain in fourth and fifth respectively.
Getting ready to restart now. There's the green flag from Pasquale Zizana. Go, 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 he yells, but he doesn't need to tell X-Dubai. They've already got the throttles smashing through the dashboard at the moment. Absolutely flat out. Al-Safane and Ben Hendy, they don't want to lose this. They've won 2 Grand Prix so far. They want to make it 3. But the Gold Coast wants to win at home more than anyone. Tom Barry-Cotter and Ross Willerton at the controls there and doing a superb job doing their home country proud. In third is 6, Matteo Nicolini and Tommaso Poli, keeping up the pressure on Gold Coast, who are also keeping the pressure on X-Dubai. They're not going to make it easy for the 3-time champions. They know these waters well. They've raced here for many, many years. And have a look at the pounding that these X-Cats cop once they're out into the Pacific Ocean. Great conditions here for the race. A lot better than what we saw here on Friday and Saturday. X-Dubai out in front. Marine Investimenti Sud, you can see there in fourth. And take a look at number 10 from our virtual eye. That's T-Bone Station all the way down in last. Horrid luck this season. Mechanical issues in every Grand Prix so far. Now we see X-Dubai about 200 metres in front of Gold Coast heading through turn 1. Marine Investimenti Sud doing a great job in fourth. They're currently being chased down though. Keep an eye on Lady Spain, who's behind them, but also Yachts, boat number 96, piloted by Francois Pinelli and Saul Babacco, trying to make a move as they get close to the shore. The crowd's going to love this. They'll get a great view of this battle. Yachts trying to make a move down the inside, but Jay Price and Sean Torrente being the current Formula 1 Powerboat Championship leader, doesn't have a bar of it and keeps that door shut. X-Dubai, the class of the field. Have a look at this. Absolutely flat out, nose up in the air, airborne as they head towards the checkered flag for their 3rd XCAT World Series victory of the 2015 season. This is round 4, the first time in Australia. Well done to Arif Al-Safane and Nadir Ben Hendy, who take the win ahead of Gold Coast Australia, who do their home country proud in 2nd place. Tom Barry-Cotter and Ross Willerton, and in 3rd place 6, Matteo Nicolini and Tommaso Poli.
X-Dubai had produced a flawless performance to lead from the start and cross the line first. Gold Coast Australia had a fantastic race with the 2nd place, and Boat 6 came in 3rd, an excellent performance after starting the race in 7th. X-Dubai were now clearly in charge again and on a roll. So after round 4, the overall leaderboard looks like this. X-Dubai are now way out in front with 131 points, extending their lead to 23 points. Abu Dhabi remain in 2nd spot on 108 points. In 3rd, Boat 6 has closed the gap significantly on Team Abu Dhabi, trailing by just 5 points. Arif Al-Safane and Nadir Ben Hendy of X-Dubai seem to be unstoppable.
It was a very excellent start we had. It was tough. The weather was getting worse every lap. But as you know, X-Dubai is always number 1. We like to give this trophy to Our Highness Sheikh Hamdan bin Mohammed and all to the victory team.
Local heroes, the Gold Coast team, did their city proud, taking 2nd place. New kids on the block, but proving they have what it takes, they revelled in their glory.
Oh, just absolutely over the moon, you know, to this be our first race as the team properly, all formally, all together. That result is more than we could have ever hoped for. So X-Dubai have had a stranglehold on the championship for a few years now, and I think you know that they know we're here now.
It was a good result. It's just a bit shame yesterday we couldn't qualify better. But hey, 3rd place, good result and good fun.
When I started, I already know I set up the boat and I know that I can catch up, I can go. There was the possibility to go on the podium. Actually, always is unpredictable what's happening, especially in the raft. But I'm very happy. We have a lot of fun outside there, a lot of jump. Really, we enjoy it.
The 4th round of the XCATs on the Gold Coast Australia had been a huge success. Plenty of drama, a new team to threaten the established old guard, and of course nail-biting tension during every second of racing. The action continues when the 2015 UIM XCAT Powerboat World Series returns to the UAE this autumn. Join us there, the Cats are coming.